I couldn't have asked for a better looking wicker bill. It looks absolutely insane and completes the look of the Daytona that I'm going for. It's as simple as drill a hole, stick a riv nut in, clamp it down, and install the hardware.
This finna be a breeze.
What is going on, guys? Yellow Fellow here, and I am up at the ass crack of dawn for your guys' entertainment. Today, I'm doing something cool. Wicker bill install. And yes, I'm going to do it myself. Not only am I going to do it myself, which is a big thing because I'm incompetent, I'm going to try to do it in less than 30 minutes. Another thing, I'm going to do it not only outdoors, okay, in the middle of the morning. I haven't had any sleep all night. I've been getting stuff ready for a trip. I'm going out of town, but I have a little bit of supplies here, real simple stuff, and it's going to be hopefully a good process. I want to give a special shout out to Lethal Camaro over at the Lethal Garage, because I've watched enough Camaro wicker bill installs to know, hey, this is how you might do it on a Charger. I've never seen it done to a Charger, nor is there not a single video on a 2017 Charger. You know, I watched a couple other guys, like I watched Ryan from Hemifam do a wicker bill install. I'm not talking about any other like thin wicker bill or whatever. I'm talking about these ZL1 add-ons wicker bill. I was fortunate enough for somebody to send this to me, the ZL1 add-ons people, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. Daylight's creeping up on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. But this is gonna be the first ever Dodge Charger wicker bill install done by an incompetent 19-year-old moron here on the Yellow Fellow page. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find center of this car and try to line it up, tape it off, and see what we can do. For my tools, obviously I have the piece of the wicker bill. I'm not using the middle piece. You don't need that to line it up whatsoever. You just put that on at the end. Obviously the hardware and stuff I don't have here right now because I don't need it yet. That's just for later. But you saw that in my unboxing video. So blue tape or whatever color, just non-stick. I mean, obviously it sticks, but not like duct tape. You want like minimum stick tape. I already have my drill fully charged with a 1/16 bit in there for the pilot hole. That's what it calls for. I have a razor blade for cutting unnecessary stuff like tape. You probably won't even need it. The only reason I'm not gonna go to a shop also is because this riv nut tool right here, I was fortunate enough for them to send this to me. I didn't know they were going to send it. I'm so happy that they did, and I just kind of feel obligated to put it on myself. So let's be a DIYer. Worst case scenario, we ruin this beautiful spoiler. I don't even think I'm going to take this off. I might as well leave that because something cool is coming for the middle part. Also, this is a 3/8 bit. You need this for the actual hole. This is what fits just like that. You need a Sharpie to mark on your tape, make your holes good, and I have this. It's a triple-sided ruler. I used to be really into architecture, for those of you who don't know, drawing buildings, houses, and all that stuff. So this is, I thought, would be easy to line up because you can kind of park it, you know, one side and it don't rock. So I thought that might be cool. But anyway, these are the tools you need, and obviously you need the Allen for the hardware. I can't remember what size. I'm gonna have to go grab that. But right now, I'm gonna lay some tape out and we'll get measuring and see if I can get this started. I just freshly detailed my car, so we'll see if this is even stick right now. And I'm gonna pull a card from Hemifam's book. He put a little bit of tape down here so he wouldn't have to worry about his paint getting scratched. So I'm gonna lay some down here, and as you can see, this tape is not sticking very good because I had it detailed, or I detailed it myself. So wonderful. I don't care about my tape job here. All I'm doing is doing this to provide a little bit of protection. So it is what it is. You don't even need all this, actually. I've seen ZL1 add-ons do it at like little stuff like We Are Mopar and stuff when I went there. And they just did it like, oh, here you go. Here's your little, here's your wicker bill. Snap, crackle, pop, we're done. You know, but they do it so many times, it's like, you know, can you really blame them for being so professional? All right. Oh, that is not even remotely stick, does it? Oh, hell no. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, shit. This is why I'm doing this, to show you guys how half-assed you could be at it and still do it. Because I've watched so many people do this by now, they literally make it look easy and it makes me sick. So, I want to try to do this. So let's find center of this damn car. So I'm sitting right here at the back of the car, and I'm thinking that you would just figure out about where the middle of your backup camera is. I'm most nervous about drilling the holes, and I'm not trying to be half-assed here, but I'm just trying to show everybody that the way I'm looking at it, I don't think it takes a magician. All right, I have now found the center of the car. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take this wicker bill, I'm gonna lay it across, put this middle hole right here, try to line it up and see what we can do. All right, since my tape isn't sticking to absolute shit, I'm gonna take a really long piece of tape and put it right down the side here and stick it to the wicker bill. And I'm gonna run all the way up and tack it on. So hopefully it'll kind of hold because I am doing this alone. Oh shit. Oh, you motherfucker. Well, it just pulled my center line off, so I'm gonna go ahead and tack a piece back in the middle. Just keep your cool with installs like this. You want to be really patient because if you don't, you could mess something up. Alright, since we have dead center found, we're going to line the spoiler up right now. And I'm going to color it in Sharpie so that I may begin to figure out how to mount this puppy. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to take the little pilot hole and drill it and then drill the 3/8 right in the middle. Hopefully this works. I'm getting anxiety right now. The only reason I'm doing the middle so early is so I can have something to hold it up. Alright, here goes nothing. I'm insanely terrified. Alright, here's a moment of truth. Holy crap, I have anxiety. I just drilled a hole in my perfectly good spoiler. Holy freaking shit, I'm going to die. Alright, and now the scary part, I'm going to drill the 3/8. Holy crap, that's a big ass bit. This is not fun. And you're going up to such a huge size. Holy freaking shit. That is a hole dead center in the middle of my spoiler. Alright, right now I'm going to go get a rivet and see if we can punch it in. Alright guys, so as you can see, it was a little touch and go there from the beginning. But right now, I'm going to take this tape off because we no longer need it. Because I now have a hole dead center in the middle of my charger. This is how this riv nut goes, and you need to bore it out a little bit because it doesn't exactly fit, so let's do that right now. Okay, there's the riv nut, and it's tight, and it is right in the middle of my spoiler, and this is fucking nerve-wracking. Okay, so this riv nut gun, the way it works, you take the back of it and you screw it in. I was doing a lot of research online. For those of you who are wondering, how the hell is this idiot suddenly an expert on riv guns, or rivet guns? I'm not. Only reason I know how to even use one is because of Lethal Camaro and watching his stuff on Wicker Bill installs, etc. Or what am I doing? You're supposed to put the riv nut on the gun before you start doing this madness. So I'm an idiot, but I'm just gonna screw it in here as much as I can. And then you just chomp it. I'm a total idiot. There we go. Okay, so you can feel it crushing. Okay. Please tell me this worked. I felt it crimping. I felt that little feeling in there. Now I'm just unscrewing it out of the hole. You're supposed to put the rivet on there before you start screwing, but I'm a total idiot. Okay, that's in. Okay, we got one in. Holy shit. So right now, I'm going to take this wicker bill. I'm gonna put it on here and screw one single piece of hardware in. This is good. I wanted it a little higher up. Not like everybody else. I wanted a little off my paint. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a piece of tape right under there in the spoiler, same there, and line it up, and it should be good to go from there. Let's do it. All right guys, as you can see, I put a piece of tape under here and under here. What I'm gonna do is from the top angle there, I'm gonna look where it looks flush on the other side, and right about when it looks flush is when you're gonna wanna make your mark on both sides with a Sharpie, and then start drilling your holes again. All right. Now hopefully when we remove this hardware, the rest of the install is going to be a piece of cake. Let's cross our fingers. Looks like the hardest stuff is done. So let's just pray. Pray for Yellow Fellow. One like equals one prayer. Alright, now let's drill this. Again, I have anxiety. Oh, that. No way. Bye, tape. You. Alright, and before we punch that riv nut completely in, I'm going to go over here to the other side and drill this one as well. Okay. See if a riv nut will fit. Yep. Alright, that looks cool to me. So, I'm going to screw this on the riv nut gun and give it a pop. Hope this turns out well. Because that means if I can do it, anybody can do it. Ooh, what was that sound? This is doing nothing but scaring me. Why does there have to be 9 holes in my spoiler? So terrified. Okay, that one's tied in. Let's do the other one now. This install was touch and go off the beginning. I was just trying to figure it out for myself, you know, let alone teach you guys on what to do here. I have no idea what I'm doing here, so bear with me. Alright, that's a good rib nut. Let's put this bad boy on here and see what the rest looks like. Alright, so this is what it looks like halfway on. Comes up over there a little bit, and that's looking nice. This is going to go just like that. I'm going to wrap around just like I wanted it to. Same goes for this side right here. Let's go. Alright, now that the pilot holes are drilled, I am going to be taking this hardware out so I can drill with the 3/8. Alright, let's drill the big boy holes and get started. We're ready to rock. Let's do it on the other side. Well guys, I messed up bad. This one isn't screwing in and it's stripped, and now the rivet's turning inside the spoiler. It is the next day after I installed my Wicker bill. Technically, I did it this morning at like 6 a.m. and it is now on the car and it looks freaking gorgeous. I couldn't have asked for a better looking Wicker bill. I had a little bit of troubles over here with the hardware, but that was my issue. They're sending me some new hardware because I messed up the install myself, but it's nothing permanent. It just looks, I mean, a little bit weird. It's sticking out because I couldn't get the hardware all the way in because I messed something up, but this is what the Wicker bill looks like. I did mount it up a little bit higher as you saw in the video, so I got this little bit of crease, then it goes down to that and then it comes back up, but I did manage to mount it dead even, and from the rear it looks really good because that's where people are going to see it anyway when I'm passing them on the freeway. Just kidding. I'm slow, but yeah, it looks great. I hope you guys enjoyed this install video. It wasn't that hard. All it was is, you know, first you got to find your dead center, which I managed to do. This looks great. Lined it up, okay, and then find your center of these bolts right here, and after that it's a breeze. Get your holes drilled. I had a little bit of problems with stuff. The tape wasn't sticking because my detail spray, etc. But once you get them drilled, once you get them in, they look great. The Wicker bill is really sturdy. I'm pretty sure I'm the first video on the internet to get this done. I know I said I was going to do it in 30 minutes and started bragging and stuff, but it wasn't easy for me because I'm bad at things, but this is a super easy install. It's as simple as drill a hole, stick a riv nut in, clamp it down, and install the hardware. That's literally all you do, and you can do it in 30 minutes if you're not bad at stuff like I am. But anyway, this concludes the Wicker bill install video for the 2017 Dodge Charger. Another huge thank you to Z01 Add-ons, and another huge thank you to my buddy Honesty OCD for getting me hooked up with some of their products. The president reached out to him and stuff, and he threw my name in there, so that's big thanks to him as well. And I couldn't have asked for a better looking Wicker bill. It looks absolutely insane and completes the look of the Daytona that I'm going for. The rock guards, and it's a little bit wider. It looks good, and the rock guards are really awesome looking, so they go with that kind of look I'm going for, like more aggressive. So I really like it. Wicker bill looks beautiful, and you know, I drove all the way to Austin yesterday, and I drove through Mexico with some pretty high speeds, you know, 130, 140, and it stays on. I mean, it looks great. And same with the rock guards. Saved my paint. Beautiful. I didn't even have to tape up the sides, so it was wonderful. So huge thank you to CL1 add-ons, and also huge thank you to you guys as well, for enjoying my madness and keeping their videos rolling. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit that like button. Keep the support up so that I can support these videos, to support you guys for your entertainment. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.